Thank you.
Yes, Judge, it's starting. Sorry, I was on mute.
No problem.
Hello.
Mr. Wilson, what's your name?
Yeah, I was in the little breakout room. It kicked me.
Okay, sorry, it kicked you out. We're gonna put you back in the breakout room, okay? You remember what room number you were in, sir?
I do believe 9. I was talking to like the attorney person.
Okay, I'm gonna put you back in 9. Join 9, okay?
All right.
Join.
The 36th District Court in the state of Michigan is now in session. The Honorable Judge Marlena Taylor is now presiding. At this time, there will be no talking, no smoking, no chewing gum, no eating or drinking, no sleeping or laying down, no driving or riding in a motor vehicle. Please keep your device on mute until addressed by staff. Also, keep your device on a surface level so that your face may be seen. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. All right. Now calling the matter of People versus Danny Johanna. This is ticket number P1344264. This is one count disregard traffic control device. Today is the date and time set for a formal hearing. Attorney, can you please state your name for the record?
Yes, good morning. Ralph Kasmerick, P29637, attorney for Mr. Johanna.
And sir, you have the ability to operate and act on behalf of your client today?
Yes, I do, Your Honor. My client has authorized me to represent him on this matter. I understand there's a plea offer to blockading traffic on his behalf. I would enter a plea responsible to the added count of blockading. The original count would be dismissed, Your Honor.
All right. At this time, the court is going to read into the record the ticket that on the date of 4/26/2022, in the area of 8 Mile Road and Hickory Street in the city of Detroit, Mr. Johanna was driving a GMC vehicle and did disregard traffic, blocking traffic. Satisfied?
Yes, defense is satisfied, Your Honor.
All right, sir. The court is satisfied as well. It will accept the plea responsible to the amended charge of blockading. Sir, the fine is $175. Typically, you have 14 days from the date of the plea to pay that fine. Is that going to be enough time for your client?
Yes,
to
Your
pay
Honor.
that?
Yes, we appreciate 14 days will be sufficient. Thank you.
And so it'll be due no later than July 29th, 2022, okay?
Thank you so much, Your Honor. Have a good weekend.
You two have a fantastic weekend.
Nice seeing you. Take care.
All right, same here. Have a good
Bye-bye.
day. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay. It was. Officer Farmer,
Yes, Your Honor.
did y'all try, is this the first time that you were unable to contact Ms. Weaver? Or
I
has it been
believe this is the
multiple times?
second return referral. It was belonged to another PO, and then it was transferred to me when she was re-referred.
Okay. All right. Let me ask you this, Officer Farmer, do you have enough time to interview her this morning? Or no?
I got a couple more interviews. I know she probably can be interviewed today. It just probably wouldn't be by me.
Okay. All right. Let me, could you see, I know this is requesting a lot, but I mean, I don't have a lot of options for her. So could you see if anyone else is available to do her today? If not, I'm gonna have to place her in a Wayne County jail until we get this finished, because she's not made herself available.
Okay, if you give me 5 minutes, I'll run and see who's up for today.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
Put me on, put this on you.
Excuse me, Your Honor.
Officer Farmer,
Yes, Your Honor.
can we try and interview her today? Is anybody available?
Yes, someone is available today, Your Honor.
Please and thank you.
No problem. We just she's going to get a new date to come back.
Yes, for the actual sentencing.
Yes.
But I just want her at least interviewed today.
Okay,
so
yeah,
that
we
way-
just send everything down and someone is available.
Okay, and we can be patient. I told her already she needed to be patient, but I don't want her to keep it. She got a lot going on. So
Yeah, no, someone's here. We're waiting.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
No
Just let
problem.
me know when they go in and when they sign on. So if you need to do something else, you can sign off. Just have them sign on and I'll put them in a breakout room with her so they can interview her.
Okay. Is she? Because she's on Zoom, right?
She is.
Okay. Yep. Okay. Let me tell the supervisor.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
I see you, attorney. I'm trying to, you have something on SWAT? No. She is faithful. What? Okay. You're on the dog. Will you speak to?
Attorney Serrano, can I get your P number, please?
Yes, it's P33828. My client is presently in a breakout room.
Okay, thank you, sir.
I need to speak to the prosecutor. If not, it's been an hour. No officers appeared yet. So I'm standing by.
Okay, thank you. He will speak to you in a moment.
Thank you.
Watson?
Yes, I'm here.
All right, your attorney is here.
Okay, good morning.
Good morning. Madam Court Reporter?
Yes, Judge, I'm ready.
Okay, fantastic. Now calling the matter of the people versus Celia Watson. This is ticket number P1355788.
Yes, I'm here.
Judge Taylor,
Okay, good
just one
morning.
moment. I have that echo. Yeah, I have the echo again. I've got it.
Yes, Judge, I'm ready. Okay, fantastic. Now calling the matter of the people versus Celia Watson. This is ticket number P1355788.
Turn off the YouTube on your computer that you turned on.
No. Y'all can put your own sugar in your own grits. Not putting sugar in grits.
Madam Court Reporter, you got it together?
Got it together.
All right.
Sorry about that.
No worries. All right, I'm gonna start from the beginning, okay? Recalling the matter of the people versus Celia Watson. This is ticket number P1355788. This is one count disregard signal red or amber. This is the date and time set for a formal hearing in this matter. Counsel, your appearance for the record first?
Your Honor, good morning. Richard T. Serrano, P. 33828, appearing on behalf and with Ms. Watson, my client, for purpose of formal hearing.
And Ms. Watson, can you state your name for the record, please?
Yes, Tyler Watson.
This is the date and time set for a formal hearing in this matter. It is now 9:36 a.m. This matter was scheduled for 8:30 a.m. The officer has failed to appear. Is there any motion that you have, counsel?
Your Honor, we are ready to proceed. Since the officer has not appeared, my motion would be to dismiss.
All right, at this time, the court is going to grant it and dismiss this matter without prejudice. Ma'am, I believe they can refile it if they want to, but as of today, you're all set, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. I'll call you, Ms. Watson.
Okay, bye.
So,
Thank you, Your Honor.
you're welcome. Thank you.
Mhm.
Hello, Officer Driscoll.
O'Driscoll, yeah, good morning, Your Honor.
I'm good. So I'm going to place you into a breakout room with Miss Weaver, okay?
Okay.
So that you're taken care of today, and then we'll give you a new date. When you finish, come out, and I'll just give you a new date, on the record for her to come back for her actual sentencing.
Okay, great, thank you.
No problem. I'm going to put you into room number 6.
Madam Clerk,
Fine, because you said I'm back for 8:30. Why didn't you tell me though? Like it was set for 8:30. I didn't realize it was set for 8:30.
Yes.
I didn't realize either, but
I see that the offer for Mr. Wallington includes a OWI that's not on the docket. If it's possible for me to have the complaint sent over, please,
great to do this.
and the data master receipt too, please.
Yeah.
Thank you. Also, if you could let me know, in regards to Chester Williams, who's the officer on that ticket, is not on the docket.
Well, actually, he already, pled guilty to this matter. So actually, this should be set for review.
Oh, okay, thank you. Madam Clerk?
Yes,
Who is the prosecutor for the courtroom?
John Gillis,
Okay, thank you.
you're welcome.
An email should be coming through too from Dante Walker.
Okay, I'm sending over paperwork for, Wallington. I'm
Thank
trying
you
to
so much.
keep it, do this together.
Mr. Washington. Albert Washington. Hold on. Mr. Washington. Miss Miss Weaver.
Yes.
Officer O'Driscoll,
Yes, yes, Your Honor.
were you able to interview her?
Yes, Your Honor. I had actually interviewed her before on a different case for a pre-sentence investigation. So I still had that information available too.
Okay, and you still need that standard, you need 2 or 3 weeks to be able to just have that report for us.
Yes, only because I'm off next week.
So
So,
3 weeks?
yeah, that would work then. Yeah, 'cause unfortunately, I am off all next week.
It's okay, you don't have to apologize. I have the sentencing date at August the 26th, 2022. Does that work for you, Miss Weaver, before I put that down?
Yes.
All right, let me call this for the record, just so I can make sure we have this information on. Now calling the matter of the people versus Catrice Weaver. This is D ticket 8083521. This is one count of operating while visibly impaired. We are here today because this was to be the date and time for sentencing. Officer, can you state your name for the record?
Jennifer O'Driscoll on behalf of the probation department.
And Ms. Weaver, can you state your name for the record?
Catrice Sharon Weaver.
So today was the date and time set for sentencing. Ms. Weaver has had some difficulties being able to get this pre-sentence report done. So Officer O'Driscoll came on today and to try and conduct that. Were you able and successful in doing that today, officer?
Yes, I was.
And because she was able to do that today, we should be all set, but Officer O'Driscoll needs some time to be able to write that for me. Ms. Weaver, I'm going to bring you back on August the 26th, 2022 at 8:30 a.m. I am mindful, and I do want you to keep in mind as well, officer, that she is currently on probation. I am aware of that. So when we're providing services, to make sure we can streamline it as much as possible. My goal is to make sure Ms. Weaver is successful and has all the things that she needs, not to overwhelm her with what's going on in her life right now. So just be mindful of that with the recommendations, please, and we'll try and work diligently with Ms. Weaver. I don't want her to get overwhelmed and then she not do anything. Okay, Ms. Weaver, I'm gonna work with you as long as you're willing to work with me, okay?
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, if there's nothing further, bond is continued. I'll see you back on Ms. Weaver. Just submit the report, officer.
Yeah,
But
okay.
I'll see Weaver back on August the 26th at 8:30 a.m., okay?
Yes,
All right.
thank you.
Thank you. That concludes this hearing.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Washington, you don't have to take a record on this, Ms. Sandy. I'm just, Mr. Washington. I'm here. Okay. So you were asked to come online today because you keep calling the court to get an extension on being able to pay for your cost and fine. When can you pay? Have you paid any money?
Actually, I just started back work, so I'm ready, trying to get everything back in order now. Yeah, I did lose my job, but I got it back now last week.
All right, I understand, but you gotta make some type of payments towards this. You can't keep asking us to extend it. What we're going to do is we won't extend it. We'll just allow all the costs and fees to add up onto it. And you don't want that, Mr. Washington. That's like, sometimes it's like $50, $60 per ticket that you'll have fees added. Yes, that's why it's so important, Mr. Washington, to make some payments towards it. So sometimes hearing it from my clerk is not enough, so you're gonna hear it from the judge. We're gonna extend it one more time. I'm gonna extend it a good amount of time too. Whatever's not paid by then, all his late costs and fees, So the ticket's not paid, it's just gonna be there, no more extensions, okay, Mr. Washington? Unless you work
Okay.
something out, a payment plan out with the first floor. You can do that as well. You can go down to the first floor and bring in a certain amount of money, and then you can work it out with them so that you're only paying so much money per time, okay? That's the way to go about it too. So find out how much money you need to bring to them and then work out a payment plan so you can take care of this, okay?
Okay, all right. All right.
All right, but for now, I'm gonna extend it out 90 days, so October the 17th. But in that time period, you need to come down here and figure out how you can get on a payment plan, okay?
Okay, I will.
October the 17th, that's gonna be your date. And after that, you're
Okay.
all, don't asking for an extension, okay? You don't come down here, set up a plan so that you can be able to pay on them, okay, Mr. Washington?
Okay, yep. I'm gonna get it done, cause yeah, it's a lot going on right now, but I'm about to get it. Yeah, I'm coming down there.
You see, I didn't make it next week. I gave you some time. I know it's a lot coming on when you said you just started your job back. So I'm giving you 90 days, but in 90 days, you need to figure something out so that you can have some type of payment plan in place with the court system downstairs, okay?
Okay, I will. Yeah.
All right, Mr. Washington, good luck to you, okay?
Your Honor.
Okay, you too.
All right, bye-bye. Yes,
Okay, he's still there?
yes, Mr.
Yeah.
Washington?
Mhm.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
had discussed in the breakout room. I don't know what you guys discussed when I was in the breakout room, but when we were in the breakout room, he was interested in doing community service for half of the tickets.
Yeah.
How long ago did he plead these cases? But that's usually an offer that I allow them to have. These are all printouts, so these are cases from 2016.
Okay,
16,
Oh.
19, 19. So he has 4 cases from 2016, and then the rest of the cases are from 2019. And so, oh, he owe a lot too. Yeah. I definitely can't do it for 2016. He just needs to start making a payment plan now. I'll waive the fines and stuff like that, if it's late fines, but other than that,
Thank you, Your Honor.
no problem. I understand. Thank you for advocating for him.
No problem. Is it possible that we could do Chester Williams?
Yes. I have some crowds too, because I have officers sitting in here.
Well, I know for Miss, just I'm gonna tell you her name. She need times to think about her offer.
Okay,
And that is Miss Kai White.
okay.
Hold on, Leah.
Okay.
Hello?
You here?
Yeah, I'm here.
It's so casual. It's not even court. All right, now calling the matter of the people versus Chester Williams. This is ticket number 299472. This is one count open intoxicant, amended to open intoxicants in a motor vehicle passenger. Appearances for the record and starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Daphne Bradfield, P70578 on behalf of Mr. Williams. State your name for the record, sir.
Chester Williams.
Your Honor, this matter has already been adjudicated. We'd like to ask if the court could waive warrant fee and late penalty. He was supposed to do community service on this, but back in 2020, he was incarcerated for this ticket, and he went before a magistrate, and I think he did a total of 3 days in the Wayne County Jail. We'd like to ask for credit for time served.
is gonna grant that and give him time served on this particular matter. How many days did you say you did in Wayne County Jail for this case?
3, Your Honor.
3 days, Wayne County Jail. for this case. In lieu of being served. All right, this time the court is going to close out this matter. And give him time credit for 3 days served in lieu of the community service. Have a good day,
Thank you.
Mr. Wood. You're
All right,
welcome.
thank you. I appreciate it.
No problem. All right, I do have your detainee form, so you're all set, okay?
Okay. Do I need to collect any type of paperwork or anything, or something to come in the mail?
No. If you would like to print anything out, give my clerk until Monday or Tuesday. You can go in line and you can print it out if you would like a copy of it, okay?
Okay.
And it's closed now, okay?
All right.
All right, that concludes this hearing.
Do I just hit leave?
Yeah, just hit the leave button. It's to say leave meeting when you do it. You should be able to leave the meeting. Okay. You're welcome.
Excuse me, Your Honor, this is Corporal Whitehead. Do we have a number for the prosecutor attorney?
Yes. Oh, you want to speak to them, didn't you? Hi,
Prosecutor attorney,
Whitehead.
yes.
And you want, defense counsel, he wanted to speak to the Kai White. Can you go in there with the officer and talk to him?
If we could go in, me and the officer go in a separate breakout room first before that. Okay,
All right.
thank you.
In breakout room number 1.
Thank you.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
Yes, Your Honor. How are you doing first and foremost? And hello to everybody in your courtroom today. If possible, do you know the status of Mr. Womack that I'm sorry, Mrs. Womack. I'm sorry for today's case.
She has not checked in, so I'll call this matter and get you out of here, okay? Or you can just go
Okay.
ahead and leave.
No problem. I just haven't talked to anybody.
Oh, I understand.
Okay, I'll be over here.
Okay,
Thank you.
Hello, Charles.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, excuse me, I'm sorry about that. Can you switch me to breakout room 12?
Yes. Officer Turner,
Yes, ma'am.
you can leave. I'm gonna call a capias on they didn't check in, she didn't check in. So I'm gonna just do a capias for her since she didn't show up on her day of trial.
Okay. All right, Your Honor. Great to see you and great to see your staff.
You too. And
All
you
right.
be safe, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Please.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am. Take care.
Thank you. Bye. Bye-bye.
You didn't hear.
I know.
Hello, Yana.
Hello.
This Corporal Whitehead. I want to dismiss all counts for Miss K. White.
Okay. All right. Thank you. If I don't need, then go ahead and sign off. I can let the courtroom prosecutor know.
Okay, thank you. I'm gonna leave the courtroom. Thank you, and you have a good day, Yana.
You too. Thank you.
Okay.
Your Honor, we are ready on Corporal Whitehead's ticket. That is Miss Kai White.
Sounds good to me.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Kai White. This is ticket number P1238055. Count 1, street sign and or intersection failed to stop. Count 2, no proof of insurance. Count 3, no receipt of or unsigned registration. Also calling ticket number P1238058. One count failed to display a valid operator's license not on person. Appearance for the record, starting with counsel.
Daphne Bradfield on behalf of Miss White. State your name for the record.
Yes, Kai White.
Your Honor, Corporal Whitehead is present.
Yeah. Corporal Whitehead, can you state your name for the record?
Yeah, Corporal Whitehead, Trick Police Department, Traffic Enforcement, badge 4344.
Thank you. This is the date time set for a bench trial in this particular matter. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, I spoke with Corporal Whitehead. He indicated me that he does not have a problem with any of the, for all the matters being dismissed. I don't know if Mr. Gillis is in the courtroom now.
I am, and good morning, John Gillis, P79500. Based on Corporal Whitehead's recommendation, we would move to dismiss these matters, Your Honor.
All right. So at this time, the court is going to follow the recommendations of the city attorney as well as the officer and dismiss these matters without prejudice. Ms. White, you are all set. Whatever it is that made these cases get dismissed, don't do it again, though. All right?
Okay, I won't. Thank you.
All right.
Thank
Have
you,
a
Your
good day.
Thank
You're
you,
welcome.
everyone.
All
Bye-bye.
right, that concludes this
Bye-bye.
hearing. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Corporal Whitehead.
Okay, take care, Yana.
You
Take
too.
care,
Be safe.
defense attorney.
You too. Bye-bye. Be safe.
Okay, bye-bye.
Your Honor, I am ready on Mr. Workman. He does have a PSI report. Mr. Watson, I've emailed Mr. Watson his report twice. He did not receive it. I have to read his to him. However, he said he can barely hear me, so I don't know how we're gonna work that out.
Okay, we'll figure it out.
And I'll be ready for Miss Weaver's ticket whenever you are.
Ms. Weaver. I have a Mr. Weaver. Is it Mr. Weaver?
Hold on a minute. Let's see. I might wrote the wrong name down. She's the one that didn't appear for her pre-sentence investigation.
It's okay, we took care of her already.
Oh, you
She's
took
coming
care of her
back
already.
to-
Okay.
Yeah, she did her pre-sentence investigation report today, and so we'll come
Okay.
back. Yep,
Thank you.
no problem. Mr. Workman? Dante Workman?
Yes, I'm here.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Dante Workman. This is ticket number Z808559. This is one count of operating while intoxicated. This is the date and time set for a sentencing in this matter. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Daphne Bradfield on behalf of Mr. Workman. State your name for the record, sir.
Dante Workman.
Your Honor, my client has had an opportunity to read the pre-sentence investigation report. There are no corrections that need to be made at this time. We ask that the court adopt the recommendation of the probation department.
Mr. Workman, is there anything that you want to say on your behalf before I have sentencing?
No, I'm
Are you covering up the mic, sir?
no, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you much better now. Great.
Okay,
Okay. You said nothing you want to say, sir?
no,
All right. Sir, I take drunk driving very seriously because typically the person who's driving drunk, if they were to get in a car crash, they barely get injured. And they always seem to take the lives of others. And so we don't want that. No, it's your choice whether you want to drink, but when you get behind the wheel, that affects other people's lives as well. So you gotta make sure you do whatever this court assigns you to do. Make sure you follow up with the probation officer to make sure you handle all of the matters that you need to handle. Okay, Mr. Workman?
yes, ma'am.
All right. So what is the sentence of this court today that you be placed on 12 months probation? You shall not consume any alcoholic beverages. They're recommending that you participate in the outpatient substance abuse treatment until medically discharged. Have you ever participated in one of those before, sir?
Yes,
You have?
yes. And also I've been, you told me to get with a group. I've been, with 319, AA group is a
Okay.
Zoom group, 24/7. They work, go 24/7. So you can, chime in anytime.
Okay. With the outpatient substance abuse treatment, when did you attend that?
That was That was, it wasn't for any alcohol, it was just for, just for counseling. It was back in like 2017, 18. There was some
Okay.
things going on and I enrolled in it.
Okay. All right, so they're asking you to attend another outpatient, but this one focuses on substance abuse, okay, sir?
Okay.
All right, no illegal drugs, no illegal drugs. So if it's not prescribed by the doctor, no illegal drugs or substances at this point in time. You must submit to a random urinalysis testing. That's just once a month, okay? That's just gonna make
Okay.
sure that you don't drink while you're on probation, right? So you don't
Okay.
know what it's gonna be random, so that means you don't drink while you're on probation, okay?
No problem.
You'll complete the victim's impact panel, and you'll get a copy of it from the probation officer. An alcohol safety education class, and view the consequences video. You're gonna have to pay, my fine, which is $300, plus court costs. Court costs are $100, I believe. Pull out my sheet. Plus, you're gonna have to pay $35 a month for your probation. And you will be paying for urinalysis, the random screens, but I believe you pay for that at that location. There's a $75 crime victim fee that you'll have to pay. Sir, if you successfully complete everything in enough time, before the time of a year, and they recommend that you can be discharged early, if they feel like that's appropriate, the court will listen to something like that, okay, Mr. Workman? So that gives you an incentive. Even though they're asking for a year probation, if you do really well, sometimes they will ask for early release, okay?
Okay.
All right. If there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing. Mr. Workman.
I have
do
one
need-
question.
Yes.
For the outpatient, for the treatment, would, probation officer let me know about anything or I
Yes.
have to find?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so what you're gonna do, Mr. Workman, is after we get off of this, contact the probation officer you did your report with. Do you still have their contact information?
Yes.
Let them know you were sentenced today, that the court will send over the information, everything that you need to do. And he'll be able to tell you like where to get that from, okay? Where to go for outpatient, how to do the class, the highway safety education class, how to attend the panel. He'll tell you how to do all of that. Now, they do not recommend, as I did, that you take that class, the weekend, I said once a week you have to attend like AA or something like that. But if it's been working for you, sir, continue with that, okay?
Okay.
Because it's better to have more resources, and it seems like you can call in kind of whenever you need to have that to be able to rely on once a week still, but they're not asking for that to take place. So you can discontinue it at this time, but if it's been helpful, I would recommend that you just make sure you keep that number fresh and that you keep doing what you're doing, okay?
Okay.
All right. Is there anything else you want to say, Mr. Workman?
No.
Okay. I
All
wish
right.
you the best. Good luck to you. You can complete this, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Attorney, did you have anything further to say?
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, you're on. Well, then that concludes this hearing. Thank you, Mr. Workman.
All right, thank you.
We could call in Jalen Weaver. I believe the officer has not appeared unless they're in a breakout room somewhere.
Okay. Mr. Weaver?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you're just sitting in your vehicle, right?
Yes, I'm at work. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, all right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Jalen Weaver. This is ticket number P1232734. Count one, failed to stop for a stop sign. Count two, drove while license suspended. Appearance for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Daphne Bradfield on behalf of Mr. Weaver. State your name for the record, sir.
Jalen Weaver.
Your Honor, today is the date and time set for trial. The officer has failed to appear. Motion to dismiss.
At this time, it is now 10:43 a.m. No officer having appeared. The court is going to dismiss this matter without prejudice. Sir, they can refile this if they would like to, but as of today, you're all set, okay?
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. If there's nothing further, you can log off, Mr. Weaver. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, have a good day.
And Your Honor, I'm ready on Mr. Khalil Wilson. He should be making his way back to the courtroom.
Fantastic.
Okay.
Mr. Wilson,
Yes.
can you turn on your camera for me, please?
All right, 1 second. Good morning.
Morning. Now calling the matter of the people versus Khalil Wilson. This is ticket number P109972. Count one, drove while license not valid or improper plate. Count two, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearance for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Daphne Bradfield on behalf of Mr. Wilson. State your name for the record, sir.
Khalil Wilson.
Your Honor, my client would like to, make sure this is not arraignment. Give me just one moment, Your Honor.
Okay.
Yeah, for purposes of arraignment, he stands mute away from a reading.
At this time, the court is going to enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf. How are we moving forward?
He would like to enter a guilty plea and accept the people's recommendation, Your Honor. Is that correct,
right?
Mr. Wilson?
Yes.
If so, sir, will you please raise your right hand?
Me.
Yep. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down. Mr. Wilson, did you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney? That would have been Ms. Bradfield in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for this plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
Yeah.
Is that a yes?
Yes.
All right, thank you. Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
Do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, that you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future? You had a right to have a bench trial or jury trial, because this is one of the tickets is a misdemeanor, or both of the tickets are a misdemeanor. So you have the right to have a bench or a jury trial. If you take this plea today, though, you're gonna give up that right to have a bench or a jury trial today in these matters. You understand that?
Yes,
Understanding all of this, you want to move forward today, sir?
yes,
All right, I want to take your attention back to the date of April the 28th of 2020. At that time, were you driving a Dodge vehicle in the area of Plymouth and Penrod in the city of Detroit?
yes,
And while you were driving that vehicle, did you not have any car insurance on it at the time?
no,
Satisfied, Attorney Bradfield?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Is there a stipulation for probable cause on the Marlena count to be dismissed?
We so stipulate, Your Honor.
So at this time, the court is going to enter a plea to the amended charge of improper plate. I'm going to dismiss without prejudice count 1, the drove while license suspended. Sir, are you currently employed or have a source of income?
yes.
All right. My fine is typically $200. How long would that take you to pay that, sir? 30 or 60 days?
Probably a week.
Okay, I'll give you 30 days just in case though, okay, Mr. Wilson?
30.
30 days to pay it, just in case you don't
Yes.
pay it in a week. That way, you know, life happens sometimes. I don't want you to get messed up, Mr. Wilson.
Oh yeah, we good with 30.
Okay, all right, I'm gonna have it due no later than August 15th, 2022.
You're right.
Have the money, pay it, so that way you don't wait till the last minute. I saw that look, so just pay it when you can, okay?
Okay.
All right, Mr. Wilson, if there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing. Thank you. Sounds up to you too.
Thank
Okay.
you. All
Have a
right.
good day. Okay.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Okay, let me go back to. Okay, just wait. Put your laptop on mute, sir. Yep, thank you. Madam Court Reporter, I will be back. I will be ready to go on Mr. Wallington's case, when the judge return, okay?
Okay,
Yep, do you still have control over, you co-host?
yes, the breakout room.
Yep, so when the judge return, whatever room I am, just let me, send me an invitation to return to the courtroom, okay?
Okay, thanks.
Thank you. Mhm.
Okay, we gotta call you right back, Uncle Charles.
Okay, go ahead, man.
Ms. Womack,
Yes, ma'am.
yeah, you have a case here today?
Yes, ma'am. Sorry, I work a third shift, so I'm a tad bit late.
Mary, should I put her in the breakout room?
Oh, present, okay, to be on.
No. Woman,
Yes, ma'am.
no. You were scheduled for 9 o'clock for a trial.
Oh, shit.
The officers was here for your case.
Ma'am, could you please watch your language?
Apologies.
Did you hear the clerk?
She said I was scheduled for a trial at 9 o'clock.
Yes, and it's now 11.
I apologize. I work a third shift. Try my best to stay woke.
And you take you to a breakout room, we have to see what the judge will do.
Okay. Ms. Womack, I'm gonna put you in what's called a breakout room. You'll be there until the attorney comes in to talk to you about the case. So just when you receive the invitation, press join and it'll take you to the breakout room.
Okay. There's a certain room to go into?
You'll be going into number 3.
Okay. Thank you.
Hey, Mary.
Madam Court Reporter?
Yes, Daphne?
Yes, I need your assistance. How many people do you see in the breakout room?
Let's see. 3.
3, okay. Nicole Williams,
Yeah.
Dante Walker,
Yes.
Mr. Watson.
Yes.
Okay. And I know Mr. Wallington is in the courtroom.
There's 4. There's 4. Rachel Womack.
I'm sorry, who?
Rachel Womack.
What room is she in?
3.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
John, are you in the courtroom?
Yes, Stephanie, I just walked in.
Okay. In regards to Mr. Wallington, he also have I think a disregard stop sign from the stop, the OWI stop. I'm gonna ask the judge if she can appoint an attorney for his case.
Okay.
And try to keep all the tickets together. Okay.
Makes sense to me. Yeah.
Okay. And I already told you what's going on with Miss Williams. And so all I need now is the offer for Dante Walker and Rachel Womack. Or should I say the revised offer for Dante Walker?
Oh, you need that?
Oh, you got a revised offer? I got the original offer.
I don't think I ever.
That was the one that paid that money, all that money.
Oh, yes, yes. Let me take a look at that. Let's see what we have. Thank you.
Attorney Bradfield,
Yes,
Womack is the one that came for the trial. She just started doing at 11 o'clock.
I know. She told me she was honest about it. She's interested in the offer now. Yep, she's interested in the offer. I told her officer was let go.
So you have that offer already, or you don't
Oh,
have it, do you?
no, I don't. For Rachel Womack, no.
Okay, I'm about to send it to you.
Okay, thank you. She does have a valid well, she indicated that she has a valid license.
Okay, so anybody else signed in, they gotta reschedule because the judge has somewhere to be in a minute.
It's no problem. And like I say, Mr. Watson is a sentencing. I did have the opportunity to read his pre-sentence report to him. So he's all set to go too. So Wallington, Watson, and Williams is ready to go right now. And then the other two will be ready to go as soon as I get the offer. And that's it. There's just 5 clients left, correct?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ms. Bradfield.
Yes. Did you need to go in a breakout room with me? Because we're not talking.
Yes, please.
Okay. You should be able to see how to get back into your breakout room.
I was what, number 2?
Yes.
All right, I'm going now.
Okay.
So Attorney, I just sent over Womack's offer.
John, are you still in the courtroom?
So he left out, Destiny.
Okay, I sent him a text message. I was hoping he would read it, but he hasn't. But anyway, Your Honor, I am ready on Mr. Wallington. You want me to pull him out?
Yes, please.
Okay.
He just asked for you.
Okay, then miss account on Dante Walker.
What count, what file you need?
Dante Walker. Yes.
Miss Sandy, you ready?
Yes, Judge.
All right. Now calling the matters of people versus Roderick Wallington. This is ticket number P10721561. One car with loud music from motor vehicle more than 10 feet away. Also calling Z ticket 80861. This is one count operating while intoxicated. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Daphne Bradfield, P70578 on behalf of Mr. Wallington. State your name for the record, sir.
Roderick Wallington.
Your Honor, my client also had a ticket issued from the same stop of the drunk driving offense for traffic control device as SP 12400078. For purposes of arraignment, he stand mute and waive formal readings on all matters.
Was that ticket what type of ticket was it?
It's a civil infraction, but it's scheduled for a future court date. It was issued the same time as the drunk driving offense, which is also scheduled for the same future court date.
Okay. All right. This time we'll enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf. How are we moving forward?
Your Honor, I would like to ask that this be scheduled for a pretrial, but I also would like to ask that if he could have a court-appointed attorney for this offense. He is currently unemployed.
Okay. All right, sir. You would like to have a court-appointed attorney for these matters?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so what I'm gonna have you do is you're gonna need to call the courtroom after this hearing is over. Let me give you the number.
I'm ready.
313.
Okay.
965.
965.
Yep, 965.
Okay.
2293.
All right.
Okay. On this particular matters, it's my understanding you want to have a pretrial. We're going to set this for a pretrial date on the date of October the 11th. October the 11th, you're going to come back to this courtroom at 8:30 a.m. I'm going to set your bond at $0 personal. Sir, on the drunk driving, no driving unless you're a licensed driver, no drinking right now while you're out on probation at all.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. There's nothing further. That concludes this hearing. Have a good day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Call the courtroom so we can get you some counsel.
And Mr. Wallington, make sure you provide your telephone number, okay, so the attorney could contact you.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right, we're ready on Mr. Watson. His is a sentencing, Your Honor. I'll bring him out.
Okay. calling the matters of the people versus Joseph Watson. This is case number Z8083561. This is one count of operating while intoxicated. Today is the date and time set for sentencing in this matter. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Daphne Bradfield, on behalf of Mr. Watson, state your name for the record, sir.
Joseph Watson.
Your Honor, my client has had an opportunity to read the pre-sentence investigation report. There are no corrections that need to be made at this time. We ask that you adopt the recommendation of the probation department, please.
All right. Sir, do you have anything you want to say on your behalf before I do sentencing?
No, ma'am.
All right. I take drunk driving offenses very serious, sir. So you got to make sure that you follow everything that they tell you to follow and do everything they tell you to do, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So it is the recommendation of this court that you be placed on a term of 12 months of probation to include the following. You must attend the alcohol highway safety class and complete it. It says level 2. Is this your first drunk driving?
No, ma'am.
I didn't think so. Usually it's level 1. Sir, when you go out on the road, if you choose to drive, you cannot be intoxicated. And it says that you were not only intoxicated with alcohol, it looks like marijuana too. Sir, that's a dangerous combination. Let me tell you what ends up happening, Mr. Watson. You kill someone and you're alive. And then the prosecutor's office has to explain why you're alive and you have all your bodily functions and you can do everything, but their family members are dead. No more drinking and driving, sir.
I don't drink at all, ma'am.
Okay. You have to attend the MAD Victim Impact Panel. You have to do outpatient treatment as prescribed by the probation officers. You have to attend the Marijuana Insight Program. You have to attend Alcoholic Anonymous 12-step program. You have to view the consequences video. You shall not use or possess any illegal substance without a valid prescription. You shall not consume any alcoholic beverage. You have to submit to random urinalysis testing. No new offenses, sir. My fine today is $300. You do have an assessment fine that you still need to pay. There is $75 crime victim fee. There's going to be $35 per month fee for supervision for probation. You are going to have to pay a testing fee. There's $100 in court costs and fines. You'll be given all this information, so you'll be able to look at it and see.
Will they be able to put me on some payment plan for that?
They will be able to put you on a payment plan for that, so that you'll be able to pay it by the time you're off probation. So you have 12 months to be able to pay all these fines and costs back. Okay?
Okay.
If there's nothing further, that's the order of this court, sir. Good luck to you. Any violation, I will consider jail. Any violation, I will consider jail, especially because I know this is not your first time. Okay?
Okay.
All right. If there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Your Honor, we're ready on Miss Williams. I will pull her out.
Okay.
We're ready, Your Honor.
He's not out here. He must have accidentally logged off.
Oh, wow.
You may have to give me this file back so I can write him back. Joseph Watson, I wrote him this morning.
Oh,
Okay, then while we wait on her to log back in, I'm gonna go back into a breakout room with Ms. Womack.
Okay. What about Dante Walker? Dante Walker? There goes my lunch. Stay here, man. We're trying to get you out the courtroom. I know your phone may have died. Just hold tight here, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Welcome. It's Miss Williams, right?
Yes.
Okay, hold tight. Put yourself on mute, okay?
I'm here, Your Honor.
All right. Now calling the matters of the people versus Nicole Williams. This is U ticket 229471115. One count filing a false police report. Ticket number 216207. Count one, no operator's license in possession. Count two, possession of open intoxicant. Ticket number 145742224. Count one, allowing unlicensed driver to drive. Count two, insurance never acquired. Count three, motor vehicle unregistered. Case number 134317777. Count one, no operator's license in possession. Count two, drive unregistered vehicle. Count three, improper plates. And ticket number SX 1263531. One count, driver's license expired. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Daphne Bradford on behalf of Ms. Williams. State your name for the record, please, ma'am.
Nicole Williams.
For purpose of arraignment, she stand mute and wait for my readings, Your Honor.
At this time, the court is going to enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf. How is she proceeding?
Your Honor, as to ticket SX 126-35331, we would like to make a motion to dismiss under the memorandum of understanding with the Wayne County Prosecutor's Office. This ticket is over 7 years old.
Okay. That motion is granted.
Thank you, Your Honor. As to ticket number 134317777, count 1, 2, and 3. That officer has retired from the police department several years ago, and we would like to make a motion to dismiss.
That motion is granted as well.
Thank you, Your Honor. As to the remaining matters, we would like to ask that these matters be set for a bench trial. Is that correct, Ms. Williams?
Yes.
All right, ma'am, if you could raise your right hand for me. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down. Ma'am, did you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes, I did.
It's my understanding that you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial before myself as the trier and finder of facts. Is that how you want to move forward today?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to set this matter for a bench trial on the date of October the 31st. October the 31st this year. It's going to be at 9 a.m. I'm going to set your bond at $0 personal. And if there is nothing further, that concludes this hearing.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, Your Honor, I'm going to bring out Mr. Walker. We're ready, Your Honor.
Oh, it was his name. Oh, that is- All right. Now calling the matters of the people versus Dante Walker. This is case number 185291771. One count, no operator's license on person. Ticket number P1203484. Count one, drove while license suspended. Count two, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket number SP1299771. One count, drove while license not valid or improper license. And ticket number SP1299772. One count, no proof of insurance. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Daphne Bradford on behalf of Mr. Walker. State your name for the record, sir.
Dante Walker.
Your Honor, my client would like to, well, for purpose of arraignment, stand muted and wait for my reading.
At this time, the court is going to enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf. How are we proceeding?
He would like to enter a guilty plea and accept the people's recommendation. Is that correct, Mr. Walker?
Yes.
That is, if he plead to one charge, no insurance, it will be amended to improper plates and the balance of the tickets dismissed, Your Honor.
Okay. That's how you want to move forward today, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
If so, can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? You said I do?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Sir, did you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No, Your Honor.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
Yes, Your Honor.
Understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward with this plea today?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, sir. I want to take your attention back to the date of May the 27th of 2021. Were you in the area of Outer Drive and East 7 Mile in the city of Detroit driving a Dodge vehicle?
Yes, Your Honor.
And while you were driving that Dodge vehicle, did you not have any car insurance at the time?
I did, Your Honor, but I didn't have it with me, Your Honor.
And would you like to step for a bench trial?
Sir, you indicated you did have insurance at that time for this ticket. This is not from the other stop. This is for the one that's on the docket today, sir.
Oh, no, I didn't have insurance. Not for the Outer Drive stop, no. I'm sorry, I misunderstood the question.
Okay. Satisfied, attorney?
That's fine, Your Honor.
And is there a stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed?
Please so stipulate, Your Honor.
Well, at this time, the court is going to enter a plea to the amended charge of improper plates on count 2. I'm going to dismiss without prejudice count 1 on that ticket. I'm also going to dismiss ticket number, case number 185291771, as well as SP 129977071 and 2. All right, sir, your fine is $0. Per the request, you just paid a hefty sum to the court in costs and fines, so they are asking me not to assess any additional costs and fines, so I'll waive them today. You're all
Thank
set,
you, Your
sir.
Honor. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right.
Thank you, Ms. Bradford.
You're welcome, sir. Enjoy the rest of your day.
You both as well.
Okay. I'm going into Ms. Womack's breakout room, Your Honor.
Okay.
Ms. Womack, two things in review, Your Honor.
Yes, ma'am. Ms. Bradfield?
Yes, I'm here. We're in the courtroom now. Just hold
Okay.
tight.
All right, Ms. Womack, can you activate, turn on your camera for me, please?
Yes, ma'am. Jesus.
Calling the cases of the matter of the people versus Michelle Womack. This is ticket number P12376604. Count 1, 16 to 20 miles over posted speed. Count 2, dirty, obscure, and improperly displayed plates. Also calling ticket P12376606. Count 1, drove while license not valid or improper license. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. This is the date and time set for a bench trial in this matter. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Daphne Bradfield on behalf of Ms. Womack. State your name for the record.
Rachel Womack.
Your Honor, my client did appear in court late today, and her officer was released. And however, she would like to proceed forth today with the plea offer, that if she enter a responsible plea, the balance of her tickets will be dismissed. She does have 2 matters that were adjudicated that she was supposed to do community service on.
She never did that community service.
Ms. Womack?
I have never done community service.
Okay. All right. Ms. Womack, you want to take advantage of the offer being given to you today?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I'm gonna read from the ticket to establish a factual basis, and then I'm gonna give you the fine that goes with that ticket. So on the date of August the 11th of 2021, in the area of Harper and Barrett Streets, the city of Detroit, Ms. Womack was driving a Chrysler vehicle and did exceed the speed limit going 40 in a 30-mile-per-hour zone. Satisfied, attorney?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed.
We so stipulate, Your Honor.
So at this time, the court is going to enter a plea to the amended charge responsible of 40 in the 30-mile-per-hour zone. The remaining tickets called on this record today will be dismissed.
Thank you,
Ma'am,
Your
the
Honor.
fine, you're welcome. The fine for that is $135. Typically, you have 14 days from the date that you take a plea to make that payment. Did you want to, is that gonna be enough time for you?
I'll make it work.
Your Honor,
More time right now, you just gotta make it.
If I could have more time, that would be great.
How much more time do you need, ma'am?
Maybe like an extra week.
If I give you 30 days, will that be enough time?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'll have it due no later than August 15th, 2022.
Yes, ma'am.
You do a whole month, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, there's nothing further. That concludes
Your
this. Now,
Honor,
you have to do community service on the other matter. I think that's what you were scheduled to do, right?
yes, 20 hours on each one, Your Honor.
Okay, how long will you do that? Ma'am,
Yes, ma'am.
I say, now, on the other ones, another judge sentenced you to community service. So you still have to do the community service. How long will that take you to do?
20 hours of community service.
It's actually 40.
40. Where do I go for community service?
The number of places. Here's what I'm going to do. Can you take down the phone number?
Yes, ma'am, I can. Just
Okay.
give me two seconds.
Let me know when you're ready. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
313
Uh-huh.
965.
965.
Okay. I know, she just fussy now because she wants your attention. 8130.
8130.
Yes, it's gonna be Miss Green. Tell her you need to do community service. I'm gonna give you some extra time because it seems like you got your hands full. So we're gonna come back for a review in 4 months. That takes us to November. Give me a date. November 17th. Let's make sure that's not a weekend day.
11. 17.
Let me make sure it's not for a review, okay? Just to make sure. So that gives you 4 months, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
That's just to make sure you complete it. If you need more time, I'll understand, but what's gonna happen is if you don't complete it, they'll just put a new warrant out there for you. So you don't want that. You want to complete it at some point.
Yes, ma'am.
Let Ms. Green know you have 40 hours to do, okay?
40 hours.
Yes.
Okay. That name looks so familiar.
Huh? All right. If there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're very
Thank
welcome.
you.
Have a great man.
You too. Bye-bye.
That concludes this morning's docket.
All right.